Mitch. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in today. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing really well, thanks for asking. What brings you into the clinic today?
My family had a sit down with me last night and told me I needed to come see a nurse at the clinic today.
And what did they want you to see a nurse for?
They think I have a drinking problem.
Can you tell me who was at the meeting last night with you?
Sure. My wife, my mom, dad, two of my best friends that I went to college with, and my brother and sister.
I see. Tell me how you felt when you were approached by these loved ones.
I was mad. I can see this from my wife because it seems like she's always complaining about everything that I do. I can't seem to do anything right in her eyes. She grew up with parents who never drank, so she's just not used to any alcohol and just assumes I have a problem. I was also really angry with my parents. They are the reason I enjoy drinking. They drank every day since I was little and even let me drink before I was old enough. So how dare they go behind my back and pretend like I am any different than them?
I see. I understand how you're feeling hurt and angry from this experience with your family. Is it okay if we take a step back and I ask you a few questions to understand some background?
Yeah, I guess that's okay.
Do you drink every day? And if so, how many drinks would you say that you drink?
Yes, I drink pretty much every day. I probably drink half of a 175 liter of vodka every day.
Do you think that your drinking is a problem?
I don't know. Apparently, since everyone keeps telling me that it is.
Let me rephrase the question. Do you think that your drinking is having a negative impact on your life and it's affecting your well-being?
I guess you could say that.
Tell me more about that.
Ever since my wife pointed out my drinking, it has had an impact on our marriage. Now that she constantly brings it up, we argue even more about it. I think this is making me want to drink more so that I can drown out yelling.
I hear what you're saying, and I understand how this situation is very stressful for you. Tell me how your drinking is affecting other relationships in your life and your day-to-day.
I'm guessing my buddies from college came for the meeting because I really haven't been a good friend to them lately.
When you say you haven't been a good friend to them lately, tell me more about this.
The last few times that we have been together, I end up drinking too much and we all end up arguing. Last time it got bad and punches were thrown. I have not talked to them since.
I understand how this experience could have an impact on your friendship. Tell me more about your relationship with them before this experience.
We used to do a lot of fun things together. We all used to go out to the bars and play games or catch up. But recently it feels like I just keep drinking until I pass out. I used to be able to tell when I had enough to drink, but now I don't know what is wrong with me.
I want to do an exercise with you, Mitch. Is that something that you're willing to do?
I guess so.
I want you to put yourself in your wife's shoes, and then your friend's shoes. How do you think your drinking has affected them?
I guess I can see where my wife is coming from, that I do think about drinking all the time instead of spending time with her. I always thought she just over-exaggerated my drinking because she was never around alcohol growing up and she never wanted anything to do with it as an adult. But now I'm starting to see that the amount of drinking I'm doing is not okay.
I'm really glad that you said that. What about through the eyes of your friends?
I can see how they are starting to get concerned. All we do when we go out is drink. They seem to be able to tell when they have had enough and then stop, but I am no longer able to do that. I just drink and I know it becomes more of a burden hanging out with me for them than it is fun.
Good job, Mitch. You are starting to see that drinking from their perspective. Is quitting drinking something that you want to work towards?
I guess so. I think it might help save my marriage and the relationship that I have with my friends. I want to be able to go back to being the old me again.
I know you mentioned being the old you again. Can you describe what you mean when you say that?
I used to wake up and be excited to go to work and come home to my wife and spend time with her. We used to watch movies together, go bowling, have game nights, and go on dinner dates. I can't tell you the last time we went on a date together. She asked, but now when I get home from work, the first thing I do is make a drink. Once I'm drinking, I don't want to do anything else. It seems like we don't do anything together anymore. I do my thing and she does hers. That's if we are not arguing. That's the only time we spend time together.
I hear what you're saying, and I'm really sorry to hear that, Mitch. I feel like you've brought up some really important issues regarding your drinking and how it's affecting your relationship with others. Just in the time that we've been talking, I feel like you've identified that your drinking has become a problem and that you're willing to take steps towards drinking and improving your relationships.
I have. How do you know that I am even capable of stopping drinking? I've been drinking for so long that I don't know if I can stop now.
It is possible for you to make a change to your drinking habits, but you will not be in this alone. I have absolute confidence in you that you can make a change if you're willing to put in the work. It's not going to be easy.
I don't know that I can.
You can do it. You've come so far already just in this meeting. In the beginning of the interview, you didn't see your drinking as a problem, and you were very hurt by the intervention that your family had with you. But now you've shown that you're willing to make a change.
Okay. Now what? What are the steps?
Do you have insurance? I would like you to spend some time at the hospital to go through detox from alcohol. If you do it at the hospital, they can monitor your withdrawals and help you detox safely. Is that something that sounds possible for you?
No, I can't. I cannot take more time off work, and I do not want to stay at a hospital.
Okay, I understand your concerns about work and paying for a hospital bill. Let me see what other alternatives there are for you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Not a problem. I think that I found something that might work for you and takes your concerns into consideration.
Okay.
I will set you up with an alcohol cessation program we have here at our clinic. It is free to the public. The meetings will take place 3 nights a week at night. Do you think that this would be something you'd be willing to participate in?
I need to think more about it before I'm willing to agree to anything. Can I still keep talking to you?
Absolutely. I'm here at the clinic Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I can give you my contact information here at the clinic. You can call and schedule an appointment anytime that we're open. I would like to set up a meeting with you next week to discuss more regarding your drinking habits. We've made some really good progress just so far this meeting, but throughout the week, I'd like you to be able to track your drinking. I would like you to write down how many drinks that you have, the date, and the time to better help us monitor how often you're drinking.
Okay, I can do that. I'm really glad I came today.
I'm really glad you took the initiative to come and talk to me today. You did a really good job of opening up and explaining your situation as it pertains to your drinking. This is the hardest part, admitting that your drinking is causing problems in your life and taking the step towards changing it.
Talking with you about this has made it clearer to me that I could use some help. I know you mentioned this program for people like me to help us stop drinking, but are there other options? Is there someone I can talk to more about insurance and treatment options that are available? I'm willing to get help, but I know my wife is going to have questions and I want to be able to get more information before I decide on a treatment route.
Absolutely. I can get our social worker Carrie on board to help connect you with treatment options and help review your insurance. Would you like to bring your wife to that meeting? Carrie is fantastic and she will help with any questions you have and will help you pick the best treatment option for you.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Thank you.
Mitch, I'm really proud of you. Today in this meeting that you've emphasized that you are willing to seek help and that you're admitting that your drinking has become a problem. And I'm really sure the rest of your family and friends are too. I will see you next week.